recently, a client walked into the office and lamented how he bought a property because the sellers claimed that the place was booming. But guess what? After 2 years, the place was still bushy. There was no road, no electricity, and worst of it all, that particular property does not even have a title yet. Whereas nearby locations like Karasana have tripled in value. Now, it is not just about luck, it is about reading the market. So, reading the real estate market is like reading the weather. You don't just guess, rather, you watch patterns. And once you understand what drives growth, you will never waste your money on guesswork anymore. Now, let's take Abuja for example. Places in satellite town has shown to have increased in value by 18 to 20%. For example, locations like Katampe, Jahi, and Gwarimpa extension have shown to have increased massively in value. Why? This is as a result of infrastructure, government presence, government agencies, and government infrastructure within that particular environment, while other areas have remained flat and nothing seems to be happening anytime soon. So my aim in this particular video is to teach and show you how to read the real estate market like a pro and what to watch out for in order to know key and strategic locations to make your investment. The first thing you need to watch out for is to watch the move of infrastructure. Whenever you hear about roads, power, these are usually the first cues. Or government facilities. Now, the Abuja Kefi Road expansion made places like Nyanya and Karu to explode in value. So simply put, infrastructure turns land into hot zones. And this is one of the major indicators you must look out for before making any investment. Check for the move of infrastructure or government activity within that region. Secondly, follow population movement. Listen very carefully. People drive the market, and most of these growths are moving towards places like Kuje, Bogolada, Karasana, Kiami district, and also places like Karushi, due to the ongoing construction of the road network that will now connect Karushi to the central business district. That is the reason why investors who study where people are going, they get in early and wait for people to meet them there. The third step is that you must always be very conscious to track developers' activities. Now, when you notice that seasoned developers are beginning to move their investment or are beginning to pay attention to a particular site or a particular place, then it should give you an indication that there is something that is happening in that place. For instance, in areas like Lokogoma, it has been discovered that plots that were sold for about 3 million naira, as a result of developers' interest in that particular place, it has risen up to about 8 to 10 million naira. As such, anytime you notice developers are moving or are beginning to pay interest to a particular location, then that should give you an indication that there is something happening there that you don't know. And the reason is because these people get information that you might not be privy to. Understand market cycle. Now, I've generally observed that the market cycle work in 4 different ways. Number one, there's a period of boom, there's a period of dip, there's a period of plateau, and there's a period of recovery. Between 2016 and 2018, there was a dip in the real estate market, and a lot of investors rushed to sell their property. But smart investors took advantage of that and bought those property. And as at the turn of 2022, there was massive returns on investments. So the rule is simple. While others doubt and fear, you remain calm, patient, and be consistent on your investment. Now, the Abuja real estate market is full of a lot of opportunities. That is only if you can learn, do your research, do your study, and most importantly, work with knowledge.